Welcome to the Web 2.0 project on Google Apps by Catherine Clifton, John Hedricksey, and Stacy Hiska. What are Google Apps? Google Apps for Education is essentially a set of web applications created by Google for the classroom. They include Google Email, Calendar, Docs, Slides, Sheets, Drive, Forms, Sites, and Google Classroom. All of these web apps offer an online alternative to traditional Office suites. How to access it. The link below gives great information on exploring Google Apps for Education and ways they can be used inside the classroom. Please enjoy this video, which explains, in general terms, Google for Education. Google Drive. This is very similar to a Documents folder on a PC computer. It allows you to access files that are stored to your Google Drive, or what some may say, the cloud. The Google Drive is available on any computer or device that has internet access. Likewise, you can also share documents within the Google Drive with anyone who has internet access and who you have given permission to access documents from your drive. So teachers can share things with their students or with other teachers or with administrators. The example on the right shows the layout of a Google Drive. It's broken down into folders. Within these folders are subsets of folders that include everything from Google Docs to Google Forms to Google Sheets to Google Slides. And again, all of those documents can be shared through your drive with other students or teachers. Google Docs. This is very similar to Microsoft Word. It's a word processing document. The benefit, though, or what may make it better than Microsoft Word, is that it can be edited by up to 50 users in real time, all at the same time. Documents can either be private or shared, however. You don't need to make every document public. Shared documents do, however, allow for viewing, editing, and commenting. The example on the right shows a student responding to prompts set by the teacher, and then the teacher responding to what the students wrote about on the right-hand side. So this teacher was allowed to comment on the student's document. Now, students receive the teacher's comments, and then they can respond to the teacher's comment and then click resolve next to the teacher's comment. And that'll send a message to the teacher letting them know the student has looked at the edit suggestions or the teacher's comments and has resolved those. Google Sheets. Google Sheets is very similar to Microsoft Excel. It allows for easy storage and organization of different types of information, and it is accessible on any device. Also, information can be shared and edited by 50 people in real time, just as Google Docs allows you to do. The example on the right looks very much like a Microsoft spreadsheet. However, again, this can be shared with other teachers or students. In this case, this is a 5th grade study sheets document. So it goes over different study sheets in a calendar form, and I'm sure this was shared with other 5th grade teachers and maybe students as well, so they can track what they've been doing throughout the year. Google Slides. This is similar to PowerPoint. Multiple users, again, can work on the same shared presentation at the same time. The example on the right is the current Cornerstone assignment that we're working on. Google Forms. Google Forms allows teachers to easily create events, make surveys, give students a quiz, collect other information, and then results are organized automatically on a Google Sheet. So the example on the right, the higher example or the front example shows a Google form, which was a survey that was done asking students about their motivation about a certain class. The results that students input into that survey were directly formed into a Google Sheet, which is the second document on this web page. In this Google Sheet, the other document shows all of the responses by each student, and it's organized very neatly. And again, the person who created this survey didn't have to create that spreadsheet or that Google Sheet. Google automatically creates that as students input responses to the Google form. Google Classroom, as you can see on the right, it looks very similar to a Weebly page or other education websites. The nice thing about Google Classroom is it allows teachers to sync with their students' email addresses and email accounts. So it's easy to share documents, assignments, notes, tests, quizzes. It's easy for students to ask questions through the Google Classroom and teachers to respond. So it is similar to Weebly and WordPress, but if your school system uses Google accounts, this is a good way to go for having quick access between students and teachers. Google Sites. Please enjoy this video explaining the benefits of Google Sites.
Hey everyone, Anthony Speranza here to tell you a few tips about creating Google Sites with your teachers and students in your Google Apps for Education domains. Google Sites are a great way to share information with the people in your schools. As websites, they could be used for student e-portfolios, to staff portal pages, and a whole lot more. If you're using Google Apps for Education, your domain will allow you to create unlimited sites with unlimited pages, and you can store up to 100 gigabytes on your sites. To create a site, go to your domain site address or click the site's icon from the app launcher. Go ahead and click the red Create button. The default setting is to create a site with a blank template, or you could be tempted to browse the public gallery, but you should use this with caution. Whilst most of these templates look great, they sometimes rely on complex HTML code, which can easily be broken or deleted by inexperienced users. Choose a name for your site, which will automatically populate a URL or web address for your site. Your URL does not have to match your site name. Something to consider here is that once your site is created, the name of your site can be changed, but your URL cannot, so pick carefully. Although if you wish to change your URL afterwards, you can copy your site and give it a different URL name. Through the Select a Theme option, you can view some pretty nice colour design themes to use straight away. Look for themes that are expanded all the way across the screen, like Slate or Micro Blueprint. These will present in the best way on any screen size. Even once you create your site, you can easily swap your theme if you change your mind. I would recommend tagging several categories, as this can make your site easier to find amongst the potential hundreds of addresses that could exist in your domain. For example, you might use a class code, a subject, a teacher's name, a student's name. Categories are separated by a comma. An easily understood site description also helps you. Once that's all done, you're good to go. Hit that Create button and let Google do the rest. Happy site making, and thanks for watching.
Additional resources and ideas. If you want further information on what we've presented today, please use the links below, which give greater insight into Google Apps for the classroom, and will really show you how these things can be used to further education. Thanks for your time.